just leaving outside of Dowling, we noticed a car in front of us kind of swerving, going onto the shoulder, and then going into the oncoming traffic. And the oncoming traffic was flicking their lights because they could see it was in there. People were honking, and so we decided to call 911 because they always advertise, if you see a drunk driver, call 911, report it. We drove up close so we could get the license plate, kind of get the make of the vehicle and the color. They said, okay, well, if he veers off route, call us and let us know so that we can update our officers. We followed him all the way to Chelmsford, and he kept driving in the turning lane. Just like, okay, he pulled in early, so I thought maybe he was going to turn at the school. And he kept driving, and then the lights where the shoppers are, it was a red light, so we're all stopped, and he kind of just went from the turning lane over and almost took out the pole there. So that's when we called the police again, saying, okay, this is getting pretty serious. It's not just swerving, like he almost took out a phone pole. He obviously doesn't care what he's doing right now. So we kept driving, tried to stay with him. Then we got to downtown and he was running red lights. So we were trying to stay up with him as much as we could. Again, he would go into the turning lane, put his signal on, stop, and then we'd just go straight. I called again as soon as we got to downtown, because there should be a cop downtown. You're getting where pedestrians are, closed, buildings, lots of people. So we went and continued, and we turned onto the Kingsway, and we kept driving. And when we got to Falcon Bridge, he put his signal on to turn. So again, we didn't know if he was turning or not, so we kind of stayed cautiously in the non-turning lane just in case he didn't do anything. And then he was in the second turning lane, and there was a white SUV in the first turning lane, and he just moved in onto his lane. The guy in the white car had to slam on his brakes. He slammed on his brakes because he realized, and that's when we said, okay, this is enough. And we pulled in front of both cars, blocking both turning lanes. We had enough room to squeak in between the two of them, and because the white car was already stopped because he almost got sideswiped, we were able to do that. My husband got out of the car. The guy had his window rolled down, and my husband took his keys, put them in his pocket, and then we called the police for a fourth time, saying, okay, we have him stopped. We're blocking both lanes of traffic. Like, could you please send somebody? Because we were watching him, and who knows what he could have did. We were stopped. He was stopped, so this was a perfect opportunity. He had to be stopped.